Oh man, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Dugai, coming at y'all with another episode of Dropping Dimes with Mr. Dugai. Oh boy, and tonight I'm going to talk about tonight's Christmas Eve matchup as you had the Philadelphia Eagles falling to the Dallas Cowboys, 40-34. Before I get into this excuse me, before I get into this video. For everyone, if you want to give me a follow on my social media platforms, I'm gonna have all that information down in the description box. May not always get a chance to respond to questions and comments on these videos, so feel free to DM me. Whenever I get a chance to, I'll get back at you. Come holler at your boy. Also, if you're a Madden player on Xbox One, I'm gonna have my Xbox One gamer tag down in the description box also. Sorry I'm late with this video, man. I had a good time with family and friends, and but I said no, bro. I'm giving the people what they want, win, lose, or draw. I'm here, man. So without further ado, to all you Cowboy fans, I want to let y'all know something sincerely from the bottom of my heart. I don't like y'all, man. I really don't like y'all. I can't stand y'all. And boy, y'all pulled it out, man. Hey, I tip my hat. Y'all did it, bro. It was a great game. Like it was a very, very great game, man. Very entertaining. Um, you know, I'm sure we gave the country entertainment. All nine Eagles and Cowboys fans got a lot of entertainment watching this game. Wow, so much to say, bro. But you tip your hat to them, man. CD Lamb did his thing in the slot. Dak, after a really, really bad turnover early in the game, gathered himself and played well, threw the ball really well. Um, and the difference in the game defensively, they caused 4 turnovers, man. Like we turned the ball over 4 times, yo, compared to what I think they turned it over. Was it just once? I know we had the Josh Sweat pick six. I don't think they had a turnover after. We had a turnover after that. I don't recall, but you can't turn the football over 4 times, man. Regardless of who you playing. Especially when you're playing with your backup quarterback, who I'll get on Minshew in a little while. Um, Gotta hang on to the football, man. You can't fumble the ball. You can't throw interceptions. You gotta fight harder for the football. That's just how it is, man. If you want to win in today's NFL, and part of the reason that we are in position to get home field advantage still and number one seed is because we dominate the turnover differential. We dominate the turnover battle, and it was what 4-1. I want to say. I'm trying to think if they had another turnover. I'm still a little, but you know, yeah, man, four turnovers, yo. Gotta give them credit, man. Gotta give them credit. As for us, honestly, the bigger concerns about this game for me is the health of Lane Johnson, the health of Avante Maddox, of course the health of Jalen Hurts, but we just assuming that Hurts is going to be okay, once we get into the playoffs. But guys like Lane Johnson and Avante Maddox, um, those are some real, getting a Chauncey Gardner Johnson back. Those are some real concerning injuries, and I want to check the injury report to see how those guys are going to be this coming week. Because for us to get to where we need to go, we need those guys. As you can see, even with Maddox, man, you got to give Dallas credit. Dallas attacked. One thing about Slay and Bradbury, they don't go in the slot. They are pure outside corners. That's why Vontae Maddox is so key to the secondary because he's our nickel corner. And whenever he left the game, they exposed Josiah Scott, man. Like they really went after just Josiah Scott. Um, and that's really what it was. But despite all that, man, offensively, I thought Minshew played well. He threw 2 picks, but it was 2 picks as far as one. What's his name? Kurtz made a great play, and the other one, Well, both of them. The defender just made great plays, basically fighting and taking the ball away from our receiver. So you just got to give the defense credit for that. Um, but I thought Minshew played well. He handled himself. Of course, obviously he's not Jalen Hurts. He's not as good as Jalen Hurts. But I thought he threw the ball well. I thought he was composed out there for the most part. And at the end, I really thought he had a chance to win this game at the end. He had a real opportunity, and I thought he was going to do it, man. But Dallas D stepped up, man. AJ Brown did his thing out there. Devontae Smith looked amazing out there. God, looked good in his return. We did well off it. Besides the turnovers, we played really well offensively. Offensively was not the problem tonight, man. But the defense stunk. Besides that Josh Sweat pick six, the defense stunk, particularly on you got them 3rd and 30, man. Like you got them 3rd and 30. I don't know what Slay doing on that particular play. Slay just let T.Y. Hilton run right by him. And of course, we can't depend on Josiah Scott to take the right angle or to make a play, nevertheless. You can't let that happen, man. 3rd and 30, you can't let that happen. We had a 10-point lead on multiple occasions in this game. Um, with Gardner Minshew, and the defense let us down. And honestly, the defense was the part of the team that I thought was going to play well. I thought the offense would have, yeah, but the defense I thought would have played well. Looked like it early with the Sweat pick six. Then we got Dak dead to rights on the sack, and he gets out of the sack and gets a first down, and that ends up um, leading to them getting a touchdown. And also, like I said, the 3rd and 30, like you sack them 2 plays in a row, and then you give up a pass over your head on 3rd and 30, man. Like, come on, bro. Like, you can't let that happen. These are things we got to fix. These are things we got to clean up, man. Going into the postseason, we got to clean these things up. Now, you see, the thing about losing this game now is that you play the Saints at home next week. Saints won two in a row. Um, with all reports and indications that it's a possibility Hurts may miss this week also. Now you got a Lane Johnson injury, and we don't know what's up with Lane Johnson. We don't know what's up with Avante Maddox. The word that I got is he was in a walking boot. Um, you got to wrap stuff up when you get a chance to. I know it's hard to beat a team twice. I know it's hard, especially to win three straight road games. But we had every opportunity to win this football game, and we didn't do it. You got to tip your hat to the Dallas Cowboys, man. It was a great game though. It was a great game, man. It's a bitter taste in our mouth because we really wanted to win this game. We wanted to win this game for Minshew. We wanted to lock up the NFC East in their stadium, lock up home field advantage in their stadium. But we fell short, man. Defense got to be better than that. Jonathan Gannon is going to get a lot of heat this week for that 3rd and 30. Like, I don't know if it's more so the play call we blame on that or just the execution between Darius Slay and Josiah Scott, but that can't happen. Like, that cannot happen. And to me, that's the reason we lost this football game at the end. You cannot allow a 3rd and 30, man. Like, that just absolutely cannot happen. But we may see Dallas again in Philly. Well, in Philly, we need to win one of these last two. Or, if Dallas goes at that, Thursday and falls to Tennessee, we could clinch the division that way. But with San Francisco and Minnesota, we still got to win, though. We still got to um, win one of our last two games to hold those teams off. Yeah, to hold those teams off. But tip your hat to the Cowboys. They got the win. No excuses. It can't say backup quarterback. I ain't gonna make no excuse like they did when we beat them with Cooper Rush because I thought Minshew played well. The problem is you can't turn the ball over 4 times. Miles Sanders too. You can't fumble right at dude. Like you can't turn the ball over 4 times. You can't give up a 30 and 30, man. And we're gonna have to adjust when we get into the playoffs and we play teams that put their best receiver in the slot away from Slay and Bradbury. We're gonna have to do a better job of defending that. But with that being said, man, that's all I got for y'all tonight. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Hit the like button for your boy. Give me a subscribe. I have Philadelphia Eagles, NFL, and content on my other team throughout the year. Once again, sorry I'm late with this video. No, it ain't because the Eagles lost and all this other stuff. I went out. It's Christmas Eve. Went out with people, had a good time, got a little, so. But I'm here. I'm here. I put it out. I'm going to sleep. But y'all have a blessed one. Fly Eagles fly.